Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sunday's Field, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, on today's episode, we are going to be reacting to ultimate dessert you must try before you die. Well, Prodigy, I got my sister with me for another reaction video. So hope you like this. Let's get straight into it. Hey!
All over the world, chefs are constantly striving to create stunning new sweet dishes that have to be eaten to be believed. These desserts come from a place where imagination and pure indulgence meet, and while they're not for the faint of heart, they definitely are for the sweet of tooth. So if you think you're ready, let's take a look at some of the ultimate desserts you have to try before you die. 22 Scoop Sundae. If you want to have multicolored brain freeze for several days, then look no further. This 22 scoop ice cream sundae, served in what is essentially a goldfish bowl, is found at Mo and Mochi in the Siam Center in Bangkok. It's packed with waffles, strawberries, cake, and pink Pocky sticks. And it's bigger than a small child. Unlike a small child, it's yours for only $87. Pineapple Tower. The Dole Plantation in Oahu, Hawaii is home to all things pineapple. Pineapple maze, a pineapple train, and luscious pineapple gardens. But none of those things involve eating pineapple, which is why I'm showing you this, the soft serve pineapple tower. This high stack, non-dairy delight will certainly satisfy all the pineapple based cravings you built up after a long day of pineapple watching. And if that's not enough for you, there's always the pineapple split, which is 3 towers of soft serve piled up inside half a pineapple. Pretty tropical, man. Cold fashioned. If there's 2 things you need after a good meal, it's desserts and drinks. So why not combine the 2? Tipsy Scoop in New York blend beautiful cocktail flavors with classic ice cream staples to bring you the best alcohol-inspired ice cream money can buy. Flavors include the cold fashioned, spiked hazelnut coffee, and mango margarita sorbet. Don't eat too much, or you might end up with a freeze over. That's a brain freeze and a hangover. Don't say I didn't warn you. Cookie dough cones. No doubt you've heard of ice cream with pieces of cookie dough, but do you love cookie dough enough to try a whole scoop? Dough is a New York-based edible cookie dough store that takes raw cookie consumption to a whole new level. Their creations range from cookie dough cones to cookie dough sandwiches and even a cookie dough donut. So if you're looking to take your dough obsession to the next level, pay these dough-nutters a visit. Nutella-filled gelato. Just in case you weren't feeling overindulged yet, feast your eyes on this. Yep, that's someone drenching in ice cream with delicious melted Nutella. The idea came from Pita Pipo Gelateria in Melbourne, Australia, who keep the hazelnut good stuff flowing all day long. The Italian-run ice cream shop are veritable scientists in the art of gelato, and you can check out all their insane creations on their Instagram page. Worth traveling to Australia for? You'd be nuts not to. 20-pound chocolate cake. 24 layers of rich sponge and chocolate custard filling make up this frankly daunting chocolate cake from Strip House NYC. The cake weighs 20 pounds and is made with a coffee chocolate batter mix, which is then finished with a glistening chocolate ganache that gives the cake its mirror-like appearance. Apparently, it can take 4 to 6 people to finish a single slice. Somebody needs to call Bruce Bogtrotter and see if he can take down a whole one. Cotton candy burrito. And here's another thing nobody knew we needed. A cotton candy burrito. Made by Creamberry in Las Vegas, it all starts with a rainbow cotton candy tortilla, which is then filled with, well, pretty much whatever you want. From cereal to sprinkles to candy. This beautiful monstrosity is sure to send you straight to the dentist. But isn't it just beautiful? The ultimate Oreo cheesecake. Oreos have been one of the world's favorite cookies for over a century now, and there seems to be no limit to what innovative cooks can make from them. So why not celebrate the Oreo's 100-year reign by making yourself an ultimate Oreo cheesecake? It's made with Oreo mousse, Oreo cheesecake filling, chocolate ganache, and a brownie base. The whole thing is topped with cream, on top of which sits, you guessed it, more Oreos. May cause death by Oreos? Bring it on. Chocolate stuffed lokmas. This Turkish dessert takes the phrase taste explosion very seriously. These golden goodies are called lokmas, and they're made by deep frying traditional sweet dough. Lokmada in Istanbul uses a specialized chocolate syringe to fill theirs to bursting point, after which they cover them once again in chocolate sauce. Would you like some more chocolate with your chocolate?
Who cares what
Chimney
they call
cake
it?
ice cream. This is chimney cake, a Hungarian specialty dessert which is made by cooking a strip of sugar-dusted dough on a cone-shaped spit. The result is a vessel that's perfect for holding several scoops of ice cream. I mean, just look at that thing. The combination of flaky yet crispy chimney cake with pretty much any sort of ice cream is the stuff dreams are made of. Lemon drop. When life gives you lemons, make a Thai basil and lemon sugar sphere. That's what Joe Robuchon at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas did when he created the lemon drop dessert. The dish poses as a lemon, but it's actually made by glass blowing sugar into lemon shape, which is filled with lemon and Thai basil mousse. This isn't the kind of sweet and sour you get at your local Chinese. Spicy ice cream. Glasgow
ice cream with chilies on the top.
I don't know how it will taste like. I don't
Scotland
want
is
to
a
try it
cold
also.
place, almost too cold for ice cream. The ALDWYCH Cafe decided to fix that by creating the world's spiciest ice cream. It's 500 times hotter than Tabasco and is known as Respiro del Diavolo, or the breath of the devil. If you want to eat it,
Breath of the Devil is the name of the sauce that is available only in Mexico. Spice levels up to 700.
you have to sign a disclaimer first. Personally, I'd have called it Spice Cream.
Signing waiver.
Deep fried Oreo pizza. No one asked for this, but it's here anyway. The deep fried Oreo pizza. This sweet pizza is covered in deep fried Oreos, choc chips, and Oreo cream, and you can choose between crispy thin base or a stuffed cannoli crust. In my opinion, this isn't really a pizza, but wow does it look tasty. Hand-painted bonbons. These bonbons are almost too beautiful to eat.
Actually, bonbons are Ferrero Rochers. Yeah, but painted in different colors.
Made by New York-based chocolatiers Stick With Me, and the store calculated that it takes 3 full days of work to produce a single bonbon. The avant-garde treats are made with a wide variety of different fillings, but with these little guys, it's what's on the outside that counts. Red velvet waffles. For a treat that's startling to say the least, why not try your hand at these red velvet waffles? They're easy to make and sure to impress whoever's round for breakfast.
Kind of.
The color would be perfect for Halloween, but they look equally good smothered with innocent vanilla ice cream. Matcha Avalanche. Fancy a cinematic surprise with your dessert? The Matcha Avalanche is all that and more. Cut through the green sponge and crispy wafer that sits atop the bowl and warm.
Okay. In a glass bowl contains strawberry as well as chocolate scoop surrounded with some pure shit. Top contains what? I don't know.
Matcha lava
Another
filled
pure
with
shit.
azuki beans starts to pour onto the roasted green tea gelato and
Chocolate
chocolate
is
syrup
oil,
below. Need I say more? Galaxy Mirror Cake. Fans of intergalactic desserts can rejoice in the glory of the Galaxy Mirror Cake. Light, fluffy sponge is covered in cosmic mirror glaze icing
like a solar
Contains
system.
blackberry systems.
before it's finished with black pearl dust and white food coloring to create the stars. A surprisingly simple recipe for a cake that's light years ahead of.
Also cake, the world's best cakes are made in Italy. For your kind information.
It's time. Golden Phoenix Cupcake.
Golden Phoenix.
Are your pockets deep enough for this dessert?
Original
The Golden
24
Phoenix
karat gold.
Cupcake comes with strawberries that are dipped in chocolate, then sprinkled with edible gold dust. It also includes premium chocolate, Ugandan
I have to
tell
vanilla,
my kids
and
to
gilded
try.
phoenix wings
No.
that give the
I have
cake
to
its
sell your
name.
heart to get it.
Even the sweet sponge cake is covered in gold leaf,
Thankfully, I
all
got one.
served with whipped cream and chocolate swirl on a golden spoon. This dessert can be found at Bloomsbury's in Dubai and will set you back $1,000. Hazelnut Meringue Tower. Desserts and towers seem to go hand in hand, and this is no exception. The hazelnut meringue tower is created by layering meringues on top of each other with hazelnut chocolate cream in the middle. The tower is finished with a generous helping of melted chocolate, caramel, and hazelnuts. It's crunchy, it's chewy, and it looks downright delightful. Not just an apple. This has to be the best way to get one of your 5 a day. Chef Thomas Raquel at Le Bernardin in New York created this strangely realistic apple out of brown butter mousse, apple confit, and Armagnac Sabayon. It was made in honor of the first day of fall in 2017, and it's still on the menu to this day. But I don't think this apple is going to keep any diapers away. Chocolate glitter heels. These glitter heels really spark.
Basically, you can eat the shoes filled with chocolate.
Yes.
With top coloring made of all stupid things.
Sparkle, but you
edible
wouldn't
glitter.
want to wear them
Yeah,
to a
what?
ball. These heels are made out of chocolate,
don't
and
dare.
they were created by artisan chocolatiers
for
Cacao
eating
and Cardamom in Houston, Texas. The chocolate heels are covered in edible glitter to add some glamour to your indulgence. They also make men's shoes too, so no one feels left out. Gold bar.
bar.
You might dream of owning a gold bar, but you probably hadn't thought of eating one until now. These chocolate gold bars are served at SW Steakhouse in Las Vegas
Now
for
I
the
can own
dazzling
gold
price of
$100
$100 each.
Goddamn,
That's no
$100
surprise
is
since the
about
dark
7,000
chocolate
Indian
mold
rupees.
is filled with
Approximately.
caramel
With
infused
inflation.
with
I can
Louis
sell you a watch
XIII
and
cognac, which is $2,000 a bottle. It's finished with sprayable edible gold and served with truffles. Now that's a dessert fit for a king. Chocolate theater mask. Add some drama to the end of dinner with these striking chocolate theater masks. Inspired by Japanese no theater,
Japanese theater show similar to that of opera that happening in England.
Oh.
each mask is hand painted and filled with chocolate mousse and cake before being served with
Nice.
ice cream and
Not bad.
berries. You can find them at Mizumi in the Wynn Hotel, Las Vegas, and there'll be no disguising your delight. Matcha Mochi
Wow.
Pancake Stack.
Too much
This
pancakes.
dessert looks a little bit like someone dropped their ice cream on a pancake stack, which is kind of what I love about it. Made by the Passion Tree Cafe in Australia,
think
this
that
hot
is
cake stack is first
wonderful
layered
of
with
him.
red bean paste and cream
no,
before the
this is
chewy
matcha.
mochi is added.
மோச்சான்ங்கிறது ஒரு ஃபேவர் இல்லை by the way.
All that's needed after
a
that
tea.
is the matcha
It's a tea.
ice cream
அது வந்து
cone and
கீழே
a drizzle of matcha
அது
sauce
மேலே
to
இருக்கு.
complete this vivid green overload. Looks like a mistake, tastes like a dream.
Ooh, I like it.
Rainbow cake sundae.
All the 7 colors of the
This rainbow cake sundae is another
Flipped on your
amazing
head.
addition from
Yeah.
Passion Tree, and it looks sensational. Customers can almost expect to find a pot of gold under this light and vibrant cake that comes with ice cream, whipped cream, and even Fruit Loops. This is the dessert that leprechauns dream
How
of.
much?
Hazelnut Crispy Crunch Cake. This gorgeous looking
Approximate price? Estimate.
$200.
creation is called a Hazelnut Crispy Crunch
out.
Cake, and it comes from a bakery
If anyone knows it, put it down in the comment section below.
in India
from
called
India,
the
by the
Bomb
way.
Something I
Bakery.
can eat. Try here.
Hey, India's back on the map.
India is always on the map.
But not on the videos.
Yes, that's a thing. India has lot of wonderful things. People just have to explore it. That's it.
Yeah.
The cake is made of Belgian chocolate mousse, flourless chocolate sponge, praline cream, candied hazelnuts, crunchy French biscuit base, and a smooth praline
Maltesers,
glaze.
nothing but,
That's a combination of
English,
ingredients you'd have to be
national-
nuts not to try. Butterscotch cheesecake. This cheesecake comes armored with Maltesers, which it needs to defend itself from greedy people trying to steal a slice. It's made of butterscotch whirled into cream cheese and laid on top of a crumbly biscuit base. The cake comes from a store called Whipped in India, but you'd better hurry. It won't be able to defend itself for much longer.
Wait.
Imploding CHOCO-DOME. There's not much that beats the meltingly delicious reveal of the inside of a chocolate dome. Anything can be inside.
Maltesers.
Fruit, cake, candy, you name it. There are few places that do this better than chocolatier specialist Melted from Kuwait. So if you find yourself in the Middle East, go and witness the magic for yourself. Malteaser crepes. If all crepes looked like this, I'd make sure every day was pancake day. These crepes are slathered in gooey Malteser goodness, made by mixing the legendary Choco balls with melted chocolate sauce. Add a little extra honeycomb crunch and you've got a dessert that make even the biggest chocolate haters salivate. Honeycomb sculpture. There are plenty of examples here of dessert imitating art, but this really takes the cake. Chef Amory Guichan spends hours creating this astonishing edible sculpture, which is made almost entirely out of different kinds of chocolate. His Instagram is full of incredible examples of dessert artistry, which look as mind-blowing as they do tasty. The best news of all, no bees were harmed in the making of this dessert. Beautiful. So which dessert would you most like to try?
As usual, ladies and gentlemen, the full video is down below the like button. Go feel free to hit it. And as usual, ladies and gentlemen, my Instagram is also below if you do want to check it out. Bad photography, but still. And also, as usual, follow me on all the socials. Links are down in the description. Thank you so much for watching another reaction video, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care. Peace.